Hi guys, it's been some time. I don't really know how to go about doing this video and I'm already gonna start crying. Oh my god. This has been probably the hardest thing that I've had to go through in my life, which I'm very privileged to say that this is the most worst thing to have happened to me, but honestly, I've never felt pain like this before. And some of you guys might be like, oh my god, you're overreacting. But if you have gone through this, you would know how just painful it is. And I don't want to cry throughout this video, so hold on. I've cried more in the last week than I have in probably my entire life combined. I feel like my body is literally almost out of tears at this point because I just have been nonstop crying. But basically, I can't stop crying, oh my god. I'm just saying this to make it more real for myself because I feel like I haven't processed it. And I don't want this video to be me crying this entire time, so I'm just gonna say it while I can, but February 19th, my dog died. Hold on. Okay, my dog died February 19th. We had to put her down. And the reason I'm so emotional is because I've had this dog since I was 6. Not this dog, Chloe. And we had to put her down because she was going into heart failure and we could do nothing about it. She was too far gone at this point. On February 18th, the night before we had to put her down, we noticed some unusual things with her. We noticed some unusual things when she was breathing. It's called belly breathing. So she was belly breathing. She was open mouth breathing. And that night she got better. She stopped doing that. So we're like, okay, if it happens again, we're gonna take her to the vet. This was our first family pet. This was my mom's first adult death, family pet of when she was an adult. And we just never thought she was gonna die. It was just not in our minds that she was gonna die. She was 14. So we got her when I was 6 and I'm now turning 21. She's been with me for my first elementary, middle school, high school, college. She's been with me my entire life. I also have another dog, Bailey, who's only grown up with her. I'm getting sidetracked, but I'll tell that after. I'll just ramble if I don't stay on a timeline. But basically, we noticed that we went to sleep because she got better. The morning of February 19th, we woke up and she was not looking good at all. So that morning, I inspected her because at this point in time, I was the only one home. And thank God I was home because normally I would have been at Antonio's because I was so depressed about my hair. I stayed home and I was going to get it fixed. I noticed she didn't look good at all. And so I had everyone come home. I literally called my family. I was like, everyone needs to come home. We need to take her to the emergency room. And we did. And when we got there, they called her in the back room stat and there was other dogs in line and they took her in the back ASAP, which kind of hit me because it was like, oh, there is actually something wrong with her. And I felt so bad. Basically, after hours waiting at the emergency vet, they told us that she either had lung cancer or heart failure, which we knew she had some type of heart disease. We just thought her coughing was the tumor that she had in her throat, because she was an old dog. She had tumors all over her, which we came to find out she had tumors in her mouth. This was like the hardest time in my life waiting, because I knew the doctor was kind of weird. Not weird, he was trying to sway our opinion, kind of, and he was basically saying she had multiple things wrong with her, but basically he was like, she has this, and this, like, they were looking at us like, and I was like, why are you kind of hinting towards that? And it made me angry. It did. But we decided to go the other route and try and save her, because they said we could save her, you know what I mean? If she took the medicine, we could save her. So we tried, and we were gonna spend a lot of money. To fix your dog shouldn't be this much. And also, if you don't have pet insurance, get pet insurance. It's 100% worth it, in my eyes, to get pet insurance if you love your baby, your fur baby. Because I never thought something was gonna happen to my dog. Nothing happened to her before, and this was a wake-up call, and we're 100% getting pet insurance for my other dog because of this. But we were gonna spend the money, we were going to, and then basically they said she's not taking the medication, and there's an even lower chance of her living. So after hours of going back and forth on what we should do at this point, because she had a very low living rate, I guess you could say, and the doctors were less confident in her, sadly, we decided to put her down. And I never thought my little Chloe baby was gonna have to be put down. You just never think of that when it comes to your babies. I don't think I've cried like that ever in my life. And the worst thing about it is, when we went to go put her down, I wanted to be there with her. But honestly, seeing that is kind of traumatic. They didn't warn me at all. They just kind of did it, and me and my brother were so upset when they just did it in front of us. I'm glad she's not suffering anymore. That entire day, I was sick to my stomach, and I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach again. I just wanted to tell you guys why I've been MIA and I haven't posted for a week. Every time I looked at my camera roll, it was videos of her before she died. And I couldn't bear to see that. So I just been taking random pictures to fill up my camera roll. But I want the pictures, I want the videos, obviously. But I'm sorry if this video has been depressing. I'm sorry. But I felt like I had to make this video for me to process things, to make it more real. Because I came immediately to Antonio's house. Not immediately, but a couple days after it happened, because I just wanted to process it, and I didn't want to be home looking at all of her toys and her little stairs to get on the couch. I'm gonna try and get back on my normal posting schedule, but this has literally just ran me over like a truck, and I just been so depressed. Thankfully, Antonio was there that day, and he helped me recover. I don't know what I've done if Antonio wasn't there for me. I probably would have went into a spiral, actually. But now me and my family are just recovering from this because she was the center of our family. She was our baby. I hope my dog Bailey can be happy without her because he did see her as like a mother figure. And he's only 3, so he doesn't know what it's like without Chloe. And I'm really sad I didn't film her more than I did on YouTube so I can look back on the memories. But thankfully on Snapchat I have so many memories, thankfully. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. If you've lost a pet before, you would know how hard this is. I'm gonna try and get back into my regular schedule everywhere because I've been MIA everywhere on social media besides 1 or 2 videos. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I don't even know what else to say. Like, I don't know. Rest in peace, Chloe. But I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna keep babbling, and I could tell you a million stories about Chloe and how good of a little puppy she was, and all the cute things she did, and how she was just the most perfect little dog I could ask for. But I will start bawling my eyes out again, so I'm not gonna do that, but I'm glad I got to say goodbye to her, and that's all I'm gonna say. So I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Yes, what are you doing, baby girl? Hi. Chloe.
We have to scrub the bathroom.
Hi.